What I'm about to tell you will send a shiver down your spine. Did you know that the Department of Homeland Security, working together with immigration enforcement right now, they have quietly purchased the access to a surveillance system, one that allows them to track millions of both Americans and non-citizens alike through their phones. Not through phone companies, not through court orders, and no warrant is necessary. This is a private corporation that vacuums up your data every single day, selling it to whoever has the most money. What people need to understand is that what we are seeing right now is not a theoretical dystopian future. This isn't something that could happen someday. This is something that is happening right now. It's happening quietly, and it's happening legally with almost zero public awareness. Every time that you open, say, the weather app on your phone, every time you use a map, each time that you scroll through social media, and even every time that you send a text message, your phone begins to broadcast where you are.
Hey guys, check out this cordless fuel transfer pump. Pumping fuel is a total breeze.
It also draws a detailed map of where you have been, how long you have stayed there, who else was nearby to you, and what device you used. All of this data is packaged up and sorted, and now sold to the Department of Homeland Security, who has direct and immediate access to it. The system lets agents draw a digital box over an entire city, over a neighborhood, a church, a protest, a workplace, or even your home. It allows them to instantly see every phone that has passed through your home. They can then follow these phones backwards and forwards in real time to see where people live, where they work, who they associate with, and where they travel. This is a system that is not just built to find criminals.
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost,
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird scattered throughout the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you. I say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson on the brother Khadashio from the GMS Chicago camp, coming back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. And this one is actually going to be a response to the elder brother Mahalalya from, I believe is the KC camp. All right, Kansas City camp. All right, subscribe and be edified. It's GMS KC Prophets 3. All right, and as you heard from the guy, Full Spectrum Survival, the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has been given the green light to track U.S. citizens, man. And as the guy said, they could basically see, who you're interacting with, the people around you, the phones that are around you, and so on and so forth, man. All right, so we're coming up into this technocratic system very, very soon, man. And the thing about it is, like the guy said, is that this system is being set up unawares. A lot of people don't even know that this is actually happening. The legislation is already being put in place. These companies, these corporations that are so-called data analytic companies, these companies like Palantir and Oracle, you have these companies that have, they have multiple contracts with DHS, all right? They have contracts with the CIA, the FBI, okay? They even have contracts with other governments, such as the United Kingdom, man, okay? These people from Palantir that are so-called data analytic companies, they're selling your information to these three-letter agencies, and these three-letter agencies are not just getting this information to sit on it, man. We're getting into a time where this devil knows that he's running out of time, okay? That's why all of this is being pushed in the manner that it is, because This devil knows that he's running out of time, man. All right, let's get this first. This is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And that word devil, it comes from the Greek word diablos, all right? And this doesn't mean a red devil with red horns and a pitchfork, all right? That word devil just goes into the Greek word diablos, which means a false accuser, a slanderer, okay? And who's the one that's slandering our nation? Who's the one that's, constantly setting up ways to accuse us before our power? That's Esau, Edom, the devil, man. Okay, let me get the definition in the blue letter real quick as well, because it goes a little more into it. Okay, but you brothers and sisters, you got to know who your enemy is, man. And your enemy right now, before the whole world, is setting up a system where they're able to track you. They're able to know your exact location. They're able to tap into the people that are around you. They're able to know what events you have attended, what church you're going to, okay, if you've attended a protest, okay, and so on and so forth, man. That is the devil, okay? And right here it says diablos, which is the Greek word for the word devil, and it says prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely, a calumniator. What does that mean? Make false and defamatory statements about. That's what Esau Edom is doing, man. And best believe, last week, me and the brother Quadar did a lesson on how YouTube is using a system or a new thing called auto dubbing, where they take our videos and completely translate the message of the video into an AI voice, man, which completely changes the actual message of the lesson. It changes the whole truth into a lie, man. And that's what this devil is doing. He's already putting in the system into place. He's already got AI. He already got contracts with companies like Palantir and Oracle and so on and so forth, man. So this devil has all the information. He's just setting it up to where, hey, look, he's gonna come down with that great wrath, man. Okay. And it also, that word devil also means metaphorically applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of God, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. And the one that's doing that is Esau Edom, man, the self-proclaimed white man. He's the one that's setting this system up, man. And at the forefront of the ones setting this system up, it's the tiny tops, man. Okay? The tiny tops are the main ones funding this mass surveillance state. Okay? They're the main ones pumping all their money into this AI system. All right? And just real quick to prove that Esau Edom is the wicked, this is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. So the Lord hates Esau Edom. They're the people of his curse. They're the wicked. All right. And the Lord, he said that they're the border of wickedness. Wherever they set up their kingdom, best believe evil is going to follow, man. And right now, this whole earth, like it tells us in Job 9 and 24, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? So this whole earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. And we just read that the border of wickedness is the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white men. And who are the ones that are setting up this system? The Edomites. People like Alex Karp, people like Peter Thiel, people like Larry Ellison. You see, they're at the forefront of these so-called data analytic companies. Okay, they're getting all your information and selling it to these companies, man. Selling it to the government. You see? And like the guy said, they're going to know and be able to tell where you go, what you're doing, what you're talking about, and so on and so forth, man. All right. I would encourage brothers to definitely watch this lesson, man. This lesson, we're really in those times, bro. We're really about to see this devil come down with that great wrath. And good, man. Okay. Like the elder said in the video, it's about time that this system, is getting set up, man. Good. Because that means he's going to come down with that great wrath. And when the Lord puts the spirit on this devil to do that, the Lord is going to raise up a standard, man. We're going to be protected in these times. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So when our enemy Esau Edom comes in like a flood, which that flood represents armies. Look, man, all of these ICE agents going around these different states, rounding up Jakes, arresting them, terrorizing them. That's only the beginning, man. And like Apostle Tahar said, we're already in the midst of Jacob's trouble. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse from here, man. You had that situation that happened right here in Chicago on the south side where they went into a whole neighborhood and started throwing all these smoke bombs and tear gas, okay? Started arresting high school students. You had that situation in Minnesota where they killed that lady, right? And then you had that situation in Oregon. 2 people got killed in their car. And then over here in Chicago, a man got killed, right? And that happened about a couple of months ago. So this is only fueling the division, man, which is gonna, Esau Edom, one of their politicians, Rahm Emanuel, said that you can never let a good crisis go to waste. So best believe from all this division, Esau Edom is going to use this situation to his advantage to implement this surveillance system, man. And when this comes to pass, when Esau Edom, as we enter deeper into Jacob's trouble and things start to ramp up and it gets more violent and we're literally in the midst of just trouble, best believe when these devils come down with that great wrath and the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord is going to make a way for us to escape. He's going to deliver us, man. He's going to raise up that standard. And like the brother said earlier, I was watching a video from the brothers from the Iowa camp right here. These brothers, all right? And they said in the video, man, we're just the bait. Okay? That's all we are, man. We're just the bait, bro. You see? And once Esau Edom comes and he takes that bait, because when he comes up against the elect, bro, best believe, this devil, he's going to be absolutely cast down by whatever the Lord does for that elect member. Okay? We're just the bait, man. All right? And once Esau Edom takes that bait, this devil is going to be through, man. Let's start off right here real quick. I want you brothers and sisters to listen to what these brothers said, man, because it's so heavy the way that they put it, man. All right?
He's going to break the snare of the fowler, man, like it says in the book of Psalms, man. So this devil, he's got these plans and plots to do all this, and really we the bait. All right? Really, we the bait for the Lord to show forth his power, man. Yeah. All right? He's going to come when he tries to, really get busy with the true servants of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord going to flex on them. That standard is going to be lifted. Yeah. All right?
That's just like the time.
Yup. So the Lord is going to raise up that standard, man. And look, when the brother said that, man, this is so heavy, bro. He said that at 14 minutes and 41 seconds, bro. Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to use us as bait to make this devil come and get us. And the Lord is going to raise up a standard, bro. Just to show his power. Just to flex his arm. Oh, man, bro. Esau, you got nothing but trouble coming your way, man. And look, man. Everything that this man was talking about, this man from the page Full Spectrum Survival, You know, everything that he's talking about, best believe Esau Edom already has us on a kill list. Best believe Esau Edom already has us on a watch list, man. Okay? He already has the Southern Poverty Law Center, and you know that is keeping track on GMS and all these other Hebrew Israelite camps. Okay? You got the ADL keeping track on these Israelite camps. Okay? Best believe Palantir and Oracle has a file on the prophets, man. Best believe. And not only that, but you got ChatGPT that knows the whole doctrine of GMS. If a freaking AI model knows the doctrine of GMS, you really think that these Edomites that are in these data analytic companies, you think they don't have a file on the prophets? You think they don't know what we teach, where we live, who are the people around us, and so on and so forth, where we go to work, what we do, what we talk about, who we call? These devils know all of that, bro. Okay? But it's getting set up where this devil's actually going to come down with that great wrath, man. We're living in some very beautiful times, man. You know, right now is not the time to be afraid. Right now is not the time to go back into the world. Right now is the time to put your all into this ministry, man, because we're about to get delivered, bro. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about to literally show forth his miracles, man. Okay? Everything that we've been doing in this truth, you know, it's not going to go in vain, man. The Lord is watching us do this work, man. And all we got to do is endure unto the end, because it tells us right here in Hebrews 6:10, for God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you showed toward his name, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. So this work that we're doing, it's a labor of love. And if we endure unto the end, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love that you showed toward his name. And the way that he's going to show that he's with you, and he's already showing that he's with us, man. Look at how he's magnifying GMS in the midst of all these false prophets and all these false camps. Magnifying GMS, showing everybody in the whole world that we truly got the truth, man. You got people like Sa Netter saying, man, GMS has the truth, man. Guys that used to scoff us are coming around saying that we got the truth, man. And that's going to turn into actual spiritual power, man. We already got spiritual power because we got the truth. Being able to break down these scriptures and tell the truth 100%, that's spiritual power, man. And that's going to be magnified unto another level. So best believe the Lord is not going to forget your work and labor of love. So these times that we're heading into, man, the only way that you're going to be protected is if you leaned on the Lord, man. You leaned on the sacrifice. You leaned on the good news. Everybody else out here, they're going to be through, man. They're going to take that MOTB and they're going to get smoked. They're going to get fucked up out here, man. Okay? They're going to get put into a corner and they're going to fold under that pressure and take the mark of the beast, man. They're going to take that microchip, bro. But you brothers and sisters out there, keep the faith, man. Stay faithful. Everything that's happening right now should make you rejoice. You shouldn't be afraid that now they're openly talking about this surveillance system. Okay? That should make you happy because it speaks to Revelation 13 and 16. It speaks to prophecy, man. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the prophecies to play out. And when we see these tokens playing out, these omens, these prophecies, we rejoice in it. This is Psalms 86 and 17. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it and be ashamed, because thou, Lord, has hope in me and comforted me. So the fact that we're seeing this play out, you shouldn't let this get to you. You shouldn't be sad. You shouldn't be afraid. These are tokens for good. That's what the Lord is showing us right now, man. A token for good, which is a sign, a banner, a remembrance, a miraculous sign. You see? A proof. Everything that's happening in the world is a proof that the Lord is coming, man. You see? And everybody that is seeing it, they're getting put to shame. Everybody that was coming up against the truth, they're coming to the conclusion like, nah, those guys were right. Those guys were right about the MOTB. Those guys were right about Deuteronomy 22. Those guys were right about Babylon being America. Those guys were right about Esau, Edom being the devil and being our enemy. Those guys were right about salvation being only for the Israelites, man. You see? That's where we're gonna look, man. People are literally acknowledging that we got the truth, man, because they're seeing the events in the world playing out. They're seeing prophecy. The reality of prophecy is, gripping these people, man. And they're afraid. But we're rejoicing because we understand that these are tokens for good. So we know what's coming up next, man. That standard is going to be lifted. All right. When the devil comes in like as a great flood, the Lord is going to raise up that standard. Okay. And best believe we're going to be defended during these times, man. While everybody else is experiencing famine, being oppressed by the devil, taking that MOTB, being put in a surveillance system, the elect are going to be protected, defended, watched, and be delivered if they endure unto the end, man. All right. Which the elect are going to endure unto the end. You see, so don't be afraid that these devils are openly talking about this, man. Rejoice. Okay. Do not the scriptures say that? Rejoice evermore. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:16. Rejoice evermore. So don't be afraid, man. These are tokens for good. You see? They're good because it shows that the kingdom, it's on its way, man. Before the kingdom comes, all hell has to break loose, man. And the only way out of this hell, the only way out of this terrible situation that's about to play out on earth is through the Lord, man. It tells you right here in Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So when this time comes, the only ones that are going to be kept from the hour of temptation are going to be the elect. The ones that actually kept the word of his patience, man. The ones that believed. The ones that actually trusted in the good news. The ones that believed in Yahushua, man. They're going to be kept from the hour of temptation. Everybody else, they're going to be tried with that MOTB, man. They're going to be tried with all this, a horrible situation, and they're going to fold, man, because they didn't trust in the Lord, man. Okay? Doesn't it say that in the book of Psalms? This is the man that didn't trust in the Lord. Let me get it real quick. I believe it's in the book of Psalms. It says, the righteous shall laugh. This is Psalms 52:6. It says, the righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. Lo. So we're going to laugh. We're going to laugh at you 2/3. We're going to laugh at you Edomites. We're going to laugh at you heathen that fucking trusted in this system. You trusted in the devil. You trusted in Esau, Edom, and his fucking surveillance state dystopia, nigga. You trusted in that. And the righteous, which are the elect, they're going to see it and fear, and they're going to laugh. And they're going to say this. It says, lo, which means look. This is the man that made not Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness. And that's Esau, Edom. He's the one that trusted in the abundance of his riches. He's the one that strengthened himself in his wickedness. And despite all his witchcrafts, despite the multitude of his counsels, despite all his sorceries, he's not going to be able to get away from the judgment that's coming down upon him. And all you 2/3 that are of your father, the devil, that are following in the same footsteps, trusting in the abundance of your little riches and strengthening yourself in your wickedness, we're going to laugh at you when you fall with the devil, man. You already received your consolation, and that consolation is going to be turned digital. Okay? You niggas are going to be through out here, man. This is Luke 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich, For you have received your consolation. You already received your comfort on this side. You already received what you wanted. You wanted that piece of the American pie. You wanted to get in bed with the so-called white man. You wanted the American dream, nigga. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted to become a millionaire. You wanted to be on top. You wanted to wear that suit with the motherfucking necktie. You wanted to look good while you hop into something crazy, right? You wanted to be rich and famous right now, right? Well, the scripture says, woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. You are going to be through during these times, man. Okay? All of you niggas out there that are holding on to your little bitch ass riches, you're not even rich, man. Fucking eating crumbs from the devil's table, man. You're going to fucking perish with the shit that you have. Thinking that life consists of the abundance of the things that you possess. It doesn't. You're going to see how much it doesn't. All right? You're going to see how much the Lord is not with you. The Lord don't like none of you niggas, man. And the proof is that you denied the truth. The fact that the Lord gave you over unto a strong delusion so that you could believe a lie, that's proof that the Lord hates you, man. The Lord hates you niggas, man. He didn't give you the truth. But unto you brothers and sisters that did get the truth, you understand what's coming, man. You understand we're in the midst of Jacob's trouble and it's only going to get worse. And you know that the MOTB is around the corner. You see the surveillance system being set up. You know who your enemy is. You know where you are. You know what's about to go down. But to the rest of our people that are taking this testimony, this witness as a joke, good luck. You're through, man. Okay? You're going to die in this side, man. Okay? This is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. So the world is on its way to pass away, and we see it. We see this world getting weaker and weaker, man. We're seeing this place collapse. We're seeing the devil, the Edomites, his system falling apart, man. Okay? This system is on its way out, and the new system is already in place. Okay? That surveillance AI beast system where you people are going to get microchipped and tracked, that's coming. And because you love the world so much and you are so in love with your accolades and the things that you acquired, the possessions you got, you're not going to let go of none of those things, man. Because you're so attached to the world. You're so attached to the pride of life, man. When you go into that word for pride of life real quick, because that word for pride of life, let's just get it. This is a pride in the Greek. It's a allozonia. Let me just play it.
Strong's G 212, aladzanaya. Aladzanaya.
Aladzanaya. And it means empty braggart talk, an insolent and empty assurance, which trusts in its own power and resources and shamefully despises and violates divine laws and human rights. And that's the pride of life that you people are experiencing right here in the American dream. You feel entitled and boastful at the fact that you acquired all these different accolades and all these different things, and you feel so entitled to these to this success that when the MOTB system gets set up, you're gonna be so attached to the love of the world, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, and you're gonna be so, trusting in your own power and the resources you acquired. You're gonna end up taking the MOTB. It says, an impious and empty presumption which trust in the stability of earthly things. And this is how you know that 2/3 are in that spirit of Esau Edom, because that's the spirit of Esau, man. Esau is the one that be having that empty presumption and which trust in the stability of earthly things. That's the spirit of Esau, man. And our people have this spirit, man. Our people are in this spirit. And that's why when the MOTB system gets set up, they're going to fold and actually take it, man. You see? That's why the only way to get out of this, man, is to trust in the Lord, man. Is to repent. Is to really trust in the good news, man. Believe in Yahweh Shai. Because a lot of our people, they're going to die, man. And very soon. This is about to happen very soon, bro. Jake be thinking like, this isn't going to happen in my lifetime. This is impossible. Bro, they're literally setting the system up already. They're already surveilling you, bro. They already got the green light to surveil people. What are you people? You people are not paying attention, man. That's why this day is going to come upon you unawares, man. And that's why the scriptures warn us to watch and constantly be looking, man. Because when we see these prophecies playing out, that's how we measure the time diligently in itself. That's how we know what times we're in, bro. We're in the time of the end. You Jakes, and this plan has been in place for a very long time, bro. All right, let me get this. I always get this, and I have to. All right, this is a news article from August 1st, 1989. All right, August 1st, 1989. And the title of the article is Big Brother is Coming. Revealed secret plan to tag every man, woman, and child. So this has been the plan for a very long time. Before the 1980s, before this publication came out on August 1st, 1989, this was already the plan for a long time, bro. Esau Edom has been wanting to put tiny micro C-hips into your body, bro. Look at what it says. It says tiny microchips. I'm going to just say it. Tiny microchips implanted in every person in the country would tie all of us into a master computer that could track anyone down at any moment. And plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. So, is that not what this guy just described right now? Let's hear a little bit one more time, bro. Is that literally not what he described?
Enforcement right now, they have quietly purchased the access to a surveillance system, one that allows them to track millions of both Americans and non-citizens alike through their phones. Not through phone companies, not through court orders, and no warrant is necessary. This is a private corporation that vacuums up your data every single day, selling it to whoever has the most money. What people need to understand is that what we are seeing right now is not a...
While they sell your information, they're actually profiting off of this, man. That's crazy, bro. Esau's a devil, man. This nigga selling your information and capitalizing off of it, man. But is that not what he described? It says, let's read it again. Coded microchips implanted in every person in the country would tie all of us into a master computer that could track anyone down at any moment. Is that not what the fuck this nigga just said?
Vacuums up your data every single day, selling it to whoever has the most money. What people need to understand is that what we are seeing right now is not a theoretical dystopian future. This isn't something that could happen someday. This is something that is happening right now. It's happening quietly, and it's happening legally with almost zero public awareness.
It's happening legally Bro, let's get this scripture, bro. This is the devil, bro. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. This is the devil, man. This devil is already prescribing legislation and putting it into law. So when this goes live, there's already going to be the rules and regulations, the statutes, the codes telling you like, no, this is what you got to do. So the scriptures are saying, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Wow, man. This is Babylon, bro. And it's happening legally with almost zero public awareness. Wow, man. We're really in those times, bro. Man, bro.
Every time that you open, say, the weather app on your phone, every time you use a map, each time that you scroll through social media, and even every time that you send a text message, your phone begins to broadcast where you are.
Hey guys, check.
Your phone begins to broadcast where you are. Is that not what the article just said? That it could track you down at any moment? And plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. Wow, man. Look at what it says down here. Injections. But with the astounding technology of today, everything about you could be contained in one tiny microchip, which would be connected to a government computer. Any government agency will know what any person has done and is doing at any time. That's fucking creepy, man. That's what this guy is describing right now in real time. 2026. Wow, bro. We really do have a more sure word of prophecy. This was prophesied over 2,000 years ago by our forefather, John, the Revelator on the island of Patmos. Wow, bro. I'm getting goosebumps, man. I'm wooed, bro. And wow, bro. Call halam la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're really almost out of here, man. That's why we got to continue to stay upon our watch, continue to do this work, continue to wait on the Lord. We're almost out of here, man. And these people know. Look, bro, I got people sending me text messages talking about, hey, bro, you know, what was that thing that you were talking about a couple of years ago, man, when you told me about this microchip? Look, bro, you got people messaging us talking about, thank you for telling me about the Lord, so on and so forth. Without you, I wouldn't know about the Lord. And I'm not the only brother experiencing that, man. Brothers all over the camp got people hitting them up, calling them, trying to see what's up with the prophecies, with the word, with the truth. People are afraid. They're scared. They have no answers. And the only ones with the answers are the prophets, man. We're the ones telling you definitively, without a shadow of the doubt, what the MOTB is. It's the microchip. We're telling you who your enemy is. It's Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations. We're telling you who salvation is for. It's only for the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel. We're telling you who these prophecies are about. We're telling you who's coming to save us, Yahweh Shai. We're telling you the place, the location where this great judgment is going to be. Right here, America, Babylon the Great. We're leaving no stone unturned, bro. We're covering every topic and giving it to you straight. All right? We're the only ones blowing the trumpet, bro, as it seems. You know, brothers of the GMS and brothers with the likewise doctrine, we're the only ones blowing the trumpet, bro. Everybody else doesn't care. This is major news, bro. I saw this at work and I'm like, man, as soon as I get off of work, I'm doing a response on this immediately because what? DHS got the green light to track U.S. citizens Oh, shit. Hey, man. We're in those times, man. And it's like, I'm just in a joyful spirit because the Lord is on his way back, man. Wow, bro. And regardless of what we're going through, because I know every brother is going through something right now, all I could really just think about is prophecy. All I could think about is the truth, everything that's going on right now. And it's like, wow, fuck my problems. Let me do a lesson, man. Bro, this is really, this is amazing what the Lord has given us access to, man. Okay? And we have access unto this by faith, man. Okay? This is a very mighty work that we're doing here, man. So continue to warn the flock, continue to do your lessons, continue to do the work, man. We're almost out of here, bro. All right? And best believe if they already are setting up that surveillance system and they're already getting the green light to track people and AI is already changing our videos, best believe the famine of the word is around the corner, man. So you better get this truth while it's out. All right? Get it while it's hot. All right? Don't be lukewarm, man. Be hot for the truth. The Lord don't like none of that lukewarm shit, bro. He wants you to be hot and ready for his son's return. Okay? So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and Abba Baba. Wakwam Yasharallah.